Hi guys. I was having some technical difficulties with my webcam, so I thought I'd go live. That was a much easier, option. So here I am. Um, when I thought about this subject, I thought, there might be one or two who, just like myself, have experienced asking a question, and I'm really focusing on when you're asking your spirit guides a question, either in a reading, um, channeling session, or just asking them one-on-one yourself. And when I would ask a question, and then the answer I got was a little puzzling because it's not what I meant. So I did that a couple of times and got frustrated. And then I just asked my guides, how can I communicate better so that I get the answers that I'm looking for? And what I mean is that my questions are more clarified, not to get the answers that I need for. So anyway, I got a couple of points over the months, just asking and really seeking for that I thought I'd share with you. If you don't, if it doesn't resonate with you, it might be someone that it could resonate with, or maybe down the line it might resonate with you later. But this idea about asking quality questions to get quality answers, I think is a good topic to at least explore. And please, I do invite you to um, put in the comments any of your experiences, what you do, how you do it. This is interactive, so please do that. So, um, yeah, what we're doing is we're asking questions of spirit to get more satisfying guidance, and that was my goal. And one of the first thing that I got was to make sure that before we even formulate our question, to make sure that we're in alignment. And what that means is if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling annoyed or frustrated, take time to calm yourself, whatever that means, meditating, taking a nap first before you actually ask your question. And here's the reason why. Actually, there's two reasons why. First of all, when we are in a lower vibration like that, when we're frustrated, when we're angry, worried, even when we ask the question, even when we ask a really clear question, we can't hear it in that state. So that's the first thing. We want to be able to hear spirit's answer, and we can't really hear it when we're in a lower vibration. The second thing is spirit responds to our vibration more than our words. And that was an eye opener to me. So let's just say you're angry and you're asking a question, how can I love, you're angry with your daughter. How can I love her more? Well, you're angry. So the answer is going to be vibrational, which would more than likely be how we can calm ourselves down first rather than how you can love someone, because you really can't love them. You can't go from being frustrated and angry and loving someone. You have to first take care of that lower vibration. So your answer is going to be more of not how you can love the other person, as you said in your words, but more how you can raise your vibration so that you can love the other person that you're asking for. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, just let me know and I'll clarify that. So that's the first thing is to make sure that you're calm, regardless of whether it's an upsetting situation and you need answers to. Just take some time just to kind of calm yourself and then ask the question. The other thing is it has to do with your intention of why you're asking the question of spirit, your spirit guides. Let your intention be to ask spirit to assist you rather than to tell you what to do. You want assistance in living a fuller, broader, exciting, more earth experience, rather than to tell you what to do. And I can tell you, when you ask to tell you what to do, 9 times out of 10, I've gotten the answer, you do have a free will. Here are some suggestions, but the option is yours. And it's always that, because we do have free will. So let the intention be to ask Spirit to assist you in what you're asking, and not to tell you what to do. The other thing is to be specific. Get really clear on what you want help with. Sometimes it helps to write down exactly what you're feeling, because sometimes at first there may be paragraphs and paragraphs before you actually get to the point of what you really want to ask. I know I've had that experience, especially if you are in a lower vibration. If you haven't calmed yourself, or even if you have, just write out your question. You'll find that if you get down to the point where you have 2 sentences, then that's very specific. Just try it out. Be very, very clear on what you want, very specific. The other thing is, you can ask yes and no questions, but open-ended questions, it allows for more broader energies to come forth. For example, here's a couple examples I wrote down. You can ask, I need guidance to heal my relationship with whatever it is. What can, and whether you're talking to your guardian angel, Jesus, Mother Mary, what can Jesus tell me about this? So that's very short, very concise. The other example I have is, what are some things I can do to find lasting peace and harmony at home? Or what are some things I can do to find a meaningful job? And what I like about these questions are, they show trust in divine wisdom. They let the universe know that where you want to go, and you're asking for advice about how to get there. So you're actually putting trust in, God, universe, to give you that answer about how to get there. It's a really good way to get answers that really, truly help you. The other thing I found, and I might be going kind of fast today, but that's okay. If you do want to go ahead and ask yes or no questions, that's fine. Just make sure there's no gray areas, so that your questions cannot be answered with a simple yes or no. Then just rephrase it. For example, is it in my best interest to, and then fill in the blanks. That is, no gray areas, definitely a yes or no answer. So finally, I just want to say that when you're talking to Spirit, you're reaching for access to, infinite intelligence, obviously. So you want to be able to get definite answers to your questions. But it does start with clarity in your asking. And also remember this, I always want to say this: you have the power of free will to change anything. Your current energy, whatever it is, it doesn't have to influence where you are this same time next month or even next year. So the asking is just, where am I now? How can you assist me with this specific thing? And when you get the answer, if you take into consideration some of these that I mentioned, even 1 or 2, but the main thing is to calm yourself. I think that is, for me, the main thing is not ask questions when you're frustrated. And sometimes that's hard to do because you want answers when you're frustrated. But just take a minute, just calm a little bit, even if it's, calm down just a little bit, a notch or 2. You'll find that you'll get better answers because the vibration is higher. So I just want to give that little bit tidbit. If you have any questions or comments, please post them. I would love to hear a conversation about this, what you do, whether this is even something that you even considered. But if you're getting exact answers to your exact questions, then share it. Someone else may need to have that information. Because I know, like I said, I'm not the only one that had gone through that, where I would ask a question and then think back, oh, that's not what I meant. So, hi everyone. So yeah, if you could just go ahead and post it. This was a very short video, but go ahead and just post your comments if you have any, and let me know.